I'm just experimenting. Where's my coffee at? There it is. All right, so get your coffee. Here we go. Hi, baby. So, Dad had passed, and well, I didn't do anything for a year. I didn't come on TikTok, didn't go stomp ground, didn't touch medicine, stuff like that. Um, it's hard to do, but those are just the stages of life that we go through. That that that's that's our ways. And if I go outside our ways, then I'm not being who I am. If that makes sense to you. So to remain Shawnee is to do Shawnee things. And that includes that what I just shared with you. Um, and I should give another example about my Uncle Bud. Um, my grandma Foreman, well, our grandma Foreman, not mine alone. Um, my Uncle Bud is Sac and Fox, and he married my aunt Zelda, who is sister to my father, Darth Vader. Y'all don't know why I call him Darth Vader, and that's a different story. But anyway, I was raised in that household too. There was bunk beds, and uh, my brother, my cousin brother, or my brother cousin, or my bro. That's my brother anyway. Leonard. We had bunk beds, and I was raised in that household. So when Grandma Foreman passed, Uncle Bud asked, as well, I know you boys like going to stomp ground and stuff, but you know, if you want to practice Sac and Fox ways, you don't dance for a year. I know he wasn't talking to me because I'm not Sac and Fox, but I'm in the household. Okay, so being a part of the household, you take on these values also. That makes sense to you. I hope so. And so in that household, I was brought up a lot of my life, a lot of my everything with my cousin Leonard and my cousin Shelly. Oh, I don't know. Very tiny picture of the left hand corner. I don't know how to fix that stuff, man. Oh, wait a minute. Maybe I do. How's that? Is that better? Look at that. Something's growing. Ah, you don't want to get that close. Mmm, yummy. Cold coffee. Don't do it. Oh man, that's too bad. I don't know what to do with the people. It says stretch the screen. Anyway, y'all's taken away from the story. Deal with the tininess. Hey. Oh, what does that do? To keep notifications alive, play game in window mode. I don't want to play a game. Oh man, look at all that stuff. Can y'all see that too? Dang. I don't know what that is. I messed up. I pushed the button. Oh man. Oh man. Let's see. It won't let me change stuff. It just says messages. Well, anyway, I'm just going to continue on because I'm recording it on my phone anyway, so you can catch it on YouTube later. So, Uncle Bud had shared with us that the Sac and Fox do the same thing as Shawnees and Creeks and Seminoles, that when there's death that we take um, a year off. And so I didn't, I don't think Leonard did either because I went stomp dance. I have to take care of that. Um, of all things on this planet, Mother Earth, that um, that they haven't taken yet, but they're trying to, is our relationship with our Creator since forever. I mean, that's very precious to me. And when I was young, I didn't know the value in it until the war, Desert Storm. And so, anyway, I wish I could fix that thing. I want to close that out, but it won't let me. I don't know what that does. I wish I could close it out. Anyway, I was just practicing on here. I don't know if this helped y'all out, because I just see very little tiny pictures. All I see. Cancel. Cancel. I don't know what this does. It says we got 20 seconds for something. I don't know. That doesn't work. That doesn't work. I don't know. I hope y'all can see what I see, because this thing is just crazy. Oh, okay. Now it went over there. Now I can see. Alright. Is it still a tiny picture? Because if it is, I'm going to fix it as fast as I can. Because this ain't going to be fun for anyone. Hey. Oh, the cultural commentator, live, something. I don't know what to tell y'all. You can see. Well, Gregory can see. So, I don't know what the lone wolf's... Oh, is that Lauren's wife? Lauren's wife says something to somebody about a tiny picture. I don't know. Man, but I just get off the subject when I read these things. Well, anyway, at least Gregory can see. So, if I didn't have the family that Creator gave me, like my stepdad, the Creeks and Seminoles, and being raised at Greenleaf at the ceremonial ground versus the old ground, because man, that old ground is no bueno. That spirit left a long time ago. I think Shelby was probably about 5. I don't know, he was young. I don't know, he might have been 8. I don't remember. But I remember when me and Leonard took Shelby out to his first bread dance, and that was our spring dance. And he found a pecan. He goes, "Look, Dad, squirrel bait." Oh, that's when I'm supposed to do this. I'm supposed to do this right here. There you go. That's what I'm supposed to do. And so that evening things went not right. And so anyway, throughout life and how we are now, the grounds are getting smaller and smaller. There used to be hundreds of stomp grounds. There's probably less than 15 now. And so if there's a window of healing out there, it's getting small. This opportunity that once was here for a lifetime is now getting smaller and smaller and smaller and smaller. And it looks like this to my family. My direct family, I have 3 children. Only the youngest has been even exposed to the ceremonial law and the grounds where we're from. My son, he didn't get a chance. The BIA imposter courts of Anadarko didn't apply the Treaty of Greenville on my son. They didn't use the Oklahoma Indian Child Welfare Act of 1982 for my son. Nope. Chickasaw Nation came in there and said, "Oh, this Shawnee's not living like a white man. We're going to take his child away and make him pay for it, having children." Yeah. And then my oldest, she was adopted out. They didn't even give us a chance to even get my baby. It was during Desert Storm that she was born, and no one notified. Well, Didn't tell my family, my mom, my grandma, the ceremonial ground, the arbors, the camps, and then the corporation. Nope. 2 days after she was born, she was already sold. She was already trafficked. And now she's brainwashed. If you're a parent, and it doesn't matter MMIW or just being a parent alone, you know what it's like to be a parent and children. And I've never been given that opportunity except for with Koba. That's my baby. He's 5 years old. And they say we can't raise children or you got to pay. Well, treaty says otherwise. OICWA definitely says otherwise. But these courts, the imposter courts, have the judges and magistrates that don't apply our ceremonial law. And this is where we're at today. So I just started off just practicing. But there's Earth Baby. Who's Cheryl Bates? My dad called me that back in the day. Oh, what up, Cheryl Bates? I don't even know. I wasn't even looking at that stuff. But anyway, I was just practicing, trying to do my podcast and this live. Hey, let's see if we can take a caller. So, Earth Baby Co. If you're out in the audience, why don't you give us a call, and we'll see if we can take a question while you're here. Might have spoke too soon. Earth Baby to Mother Earth. Mystic Calm. You finally got big. Oh, you're funny. Well, I'm going to read y'all something. I'm not going to drink this coffee, but holding it kind of helps me talk to y'all. All right, Crosland Smith, let's get into this. And then you can go to my OnlyFans and check out the rest of the chapter. And if you want some Riddler glasses, I can hook you up. So, I need to find them Riddler glasses so I can read to you. There they are over there. Okay, so this is Crosland Smith. I hope you can see the dude. We've been 22 minutes on video. Again, it's not about a beauty pageant. I was born November 27th, 1929, in what is now known in history as the Great Depression of the 1930s. We weren't affected by the Depression because we knew how to survive. Like our ancestors before us, we survived through a lot more hardships than the 1930s. We raised our own food. We gathered things from the land, like varieties of edible plants, and we hunted game. In my early years, I retained what my mother and father and the other elders talked about. It would seem that everybody could retain stories like that, but not everyone did. The things that are going to appear in this book are based on my memory of what I heard when I was a child and when I was growing up. So, that's Crosland in a book. On a book. And you got me live video now that I'm recording to share with my children in the future and my grandchildren in the future what happened to our family. So, I would say to my children and my grandchildren and those to come, to pick up this book